Oh, Lord. Oh.
The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. Squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game and looking forward to it all week. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bears offense will get the first crack at it here. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and
Breaks into the open, powers through, and he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots. Any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
The Bears moving quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Green. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, and they'd love to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Bears trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Just a little off. Incomplete.
in football you hear the term quick but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Under fire. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get it down to the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. From the gun, wants to pass.
Here we go.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So Kennesaw State's offense will take the field for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not perfect. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that control.
Makes a grab past the marker. He'll get stopped at the 31-yard line. Kennesaw State's coming out with another first down. From the shotgun down, here's an inside give. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Line is set on 3rd down. To the air, it's Odom. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster. He showed you all his tools on that sack.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time.
I just hope we can at least get one, if not two solid.
Back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking for a gap. It's Green. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
The short hand, it's Green. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Fires downfield. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Power football with the run. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Got his man downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that one.
Got stuffed on 1st down and 2nd and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him. There's continuing to run this tempo.
Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Great job by the back on the option.
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdowns.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll lead it with it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. All right, guys, let's think for just a moment about Kennesaw State. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around them. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build the program.
Back to throw, it's Odom. And he drops it just took his eye off
God.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short of the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Grab near the marker, it's Dean. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Kennesaw State's coming out with another 1st down. Hand off from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Franklin. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Let's talk for just a second about Kennesaw State. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole.
Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, running back gets to give.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Dropping back, it's Odo. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play, then pick up a few. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Intercepted for the 11.
I don't know how he got shoved all the way out there.
Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is the best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Boyd. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake. Now the throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw time, running short in the half. A strike downfield. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They push to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man on the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. dived in the end zone to give them 6. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. Dave, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make a play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw, it's over. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it up to 35. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Bears will kick it away to crack up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Trying to set the tone with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hand on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Nestles it in at the 35. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Going right to work up top. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Boyd. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, if you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep shucking.
Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy.
Grabs it inside the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Bears! And the route is on.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything. I'll take it myself. In for 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game. But they have. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Odo. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. QB draw. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And with that, the chain game will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
You still drop.
He'll start the return inside the spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his man, it's Green. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can defend it.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, and he's waiting.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got the tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Red pass hits complete. Got some room in under the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds. And now they've got a 1st and goal. And the Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, Missouri State. And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this game.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. On the move, it's Franklin. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking downfield, it's order. They've got the screen set up. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. He'll keep it on the sneak. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll run for it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Looking for a man. It's Odom. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense. Not clear to play.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of a game.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Bears will line up to punt it away. His first one of the day gave that leg a work out 5 times in last week's victory. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Dropping back, it's Odom. That's caught, it's Franklin. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Dean. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Complete out of the backfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides.